Welcome to Mark of the Beast, Removable or Not, part 7.5. Yeah, no, I'm crazy. That's why I'm doing a part 7.5 instead of an 8. There's a reason for that, though. Just because I'm crazy, for one thing. No, actually, there was some stuff I just want to touch on. And I want to make sure you're getting it. See, I tried to tell some people this a few years ago. Well, actually, it's probably been maybe 7 years ago. They were discussing the mark of the beast, and I said to them, the mark of the beast has been with us for a long time. Man just has not accepted that, nor known it, because they think the mark of the beast is only something that is going to be implemented in the last days. Thing is, man has been in the last days since Jesus died on the cross. That's what they don't realize. So, I guess, when you look at it that way, it is true. But the mark of the beast has actually been around for a lot longer. Cain bore the mark. And a lot of people says, well, he was destroyed in the flood. Yes, he was. But was all of his descendants? Because the righteous man that was on that boat was Noah. We don't know about Noah's wife. We don't know about Noah's sons. We don't know about Noah's sons' wives. Right? So anyway, clearly the mark survived some way. We are here now in this last days time frame scenario when the world is going to be destroyed this time with a fervent heat. And why? Why? What was Cain's sin that marked him with the mark of the beast? He hated his brother and he slew him. He was jealous and envious of his brother. And he could have very much done exactly what Abel did. But he was jealous because God received Abel's offering, but he would not receive Cain's. Why do you think that is? It's because he's God. And that which that is offered to him needs to be pure 100%. It can't be a Cain offering. I say that often. But Cain often kept the best of his for himself. And then he gave God his colons. We cannot just give the Lord our callings. We have to give him our very best. Don't bring Jesus no Cain offering and then expect him to receive you or receive it. He deserves blemish-free, sin-free offerings. So, if you're going to offer yourself up as a living sacrifice, you have to do it right. It's not easy. And anyways, if you will look, if back in one of the other videos in this series, the Mark of the Beast, removable or not, I did a thing with a card with a little chip in it. And I was pointing to that chip. And I was trying to point out the fact. And I was tired when I was doing that. So I'm going to reiterate that. The chip that y'all have been looking for has been out for a long time. And it's usually in your right hand. When you swipe those cards, swipe or insert those cards into those little readers, or swipe. There's the mark of the beast in your hand, usually in your right hand. Now, tell me, what were you willing to do to receive the power and the money and the knowledge that you have gained over the years? You continued to eat the apple of knowledge and wisdom to try to be better, to try to get higher pay, to try to build yourselves up. But to what avail? Because you wanted people to look up to you. You wanted prestige. You wanted to be exalted. One should think about what one's doing before one does it. One should always pray about it. And we should definitely look to the one whose hand still bears the marks of the nails he took for us. But you all would rather trust a man and man's devices. Those things I kept showing in the other parts, the pharmakia, the electronics. You cannot be satisfied with simple faith. Just trusting and believing. You are not content. Why should God give you an abundance when, what are you going to do with it? What would you do with it? Waste it on, you would consume it upon your own lusts. You would waste it on things for yourself. You would lavish it upon your own self. And go out here and get your mani-pedis or your pedicures or your spa days or your vacations. But how many people out here in need who have something pressing going on in their lives that are praying to the Lord? How many times have you ever just blessed them? Well, I'll give them this little dab because that'll appease the gods, right? And the gods of your conscience, maybe, but not the God. What did Jesus say? How many of us seeing a brother in need if we had means? That's exactly what I did with the means that I was given. And I would do it again and again. I don't care. It's going to be gone anyway. It's fleeting. It doesn't matter to me that it's gone. What matters to me is the memories that I made with it. The fact I know it blessed someone. The fact I know Jesus got the glory for it. Because someone was in need and he helped them. And that's all I ever wanted to do. Without others telling me, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. Why? Why? It was mine to do with and I gave it to God. And then he led me to share it with others on his behalf. It was his. What do you really give to God of yourself? No, I don't pay tithes the way that man does. I don't believe in that. I believe in doing it the way God leads. Abraham did that too. He gave 10% to God. Okay, I gave more than 10% probably, but that doesn't matter. It's what I wanted to do. But God blessed me still. And I can't wait to see Him bless others the same way. But no, you don't give to God because you're expecting to get. That's not the point. I don't care if He never gives me another thing. Because what He gives me, I'll probably just turn around and give to somebody else anyway. It's not like that to me. That's not where I put my treasures. The point I'm trying to make is the mark of the beast has been here for a long time. What have you been willing to do to get money and knowledge and wisdom? How many people have you stepped on to get where you're going just so that people would exalt you for your own wisdom, your own self-gain? That's what you call it. You think you got everything you got by the sweat of your own brow, and that's it. You're going to find out when God takes it all away from you that it only came through and by Him. You shouldn't have shut Him out. You should have included Him. You shouldn't have pampered yourself beyond measure and laid your treasures up here. Remember that. He's coming for a bride who has made herself ready and adorned herself in her pure white wedding gown. Come out of your sins. Love one another like you're supposed to, but love Him first. Love Him first. Put Him first in everything. And you may not always hear my voice, but I hope these messages will remain with you in the back of your mind somewhere. Because the time will come when God will withdraw my voice from you, and you will not hear it again. And that time, I feel, is vastly approaching. I love you. And I hope that you understand. Those chips have been around and in your hands for a long time. You've already received the mark of the beast. And taking that old jabberoonie was just another part of it. That's the part that can't be removed. Now, all's left to complete the little scenario is you worshiping the beast. Oh, you've already been doing that. Because the beast is man, and when you worship yourself and put yourself above others, instead of others above yourself, then you've already worshipped the beast. Think about it. When you're not doing according to scriptures and what it tells you to do, ladies, I'm talking to you especially on that, because so many of you do not want to be in subjection to your husbands. Husbands, I'm talking to you on that, because so many of you want to browbeat your wives into subjection instead of doing it lovingly like Jesus wants you to. I love you. And if the Lord wants me to do more videos, I will continue to do so. If He does not, then I won't. If the Lord tarries, and I'm blessed to see you again, then I'll see you when I see you. If not, those of you that make it, I'll see you in the clouds. I love you.